Disney, that is our stock of the hour. Earlier this morning, it agreed to invest $1 billion in OpenAI, license iconic characters like Mickey Mouse and Cinderella for use on the Sora generative video platform. Let's bring in Paul Dergarabedian, head of marketplace trends at Comscore. Paul, the first thing I thought of when this deal was announced, isn't this what like an entire strike was over? Didn't you have so many creators and actors flagging this exact thing as something that they wanted to head off?
Yeah, and that was not even that long ago. And look how quickly things change. I mean, the warp speed with which AI is becoming integrated into our lives, but also becoming a huge part of what's going on with entertainment. You know, I think the main thing with the strikes was about protecting the likeness and the voices of the actors. And this deal, as I understand it, with OpenAI and Disney, prohibits that from using human talent, likeness, or voices, but does allow for the use of Mickey Mouse, Darth Vader, Iron Man, and that's really powerful. I think having these video tools where fans can even create content that Disney can then use is very interesting. It sort of democratizes the creative process, but I think the guardrails are really important. The content licensing, obviously, and the way that they integrate this, the business integration of OpenAI into Disney.
Okay, one of those points, this idea that you can have content created by users with Disney IP, because Disney's been so protective of its IP.
Yes.
What does it say that they would allow something like that to happen?
I think it just shows the inevitability of AI and that every company is going to have to figure out a way. It's not going away. And so to harness AI, I think for a company like Disney, if you can't beat them, join them kind of thing, might as well embrace it, but put, again, the guardrails, having the legalities are involved in really protecting talent, which I think is definitely what the actors, the writers, producers are very interested in, making sure that AI doesn't take away from that or doesn't compensate talent for their likenesses or voices. But I think this is more about Disney taking their classic brands, their classic characters, and opening up a whole new world, if you will, to Disney. More content on more platforms, some fan created. And again, this is evolving so quickly that I think we're going to see a lot of changes even in how other companies integrate AI into their business model, particularly in the entertainment space.
Paul, can I be honest? The idea of more content is terrifying to me. There's already so much out there.
There is, but I think it's all about, kind of putting the Disney, in this case, Disney wants their brand out there. They are everywhere. And Reed Hastings was just talking about, Netflix and the importance of AI. So every media company is going to either have to embrace this. They're not going to be able to ignore it. And for we, the consumer, you're right. It is a little scary. There's already so much out there. But it's then up to us to parse out what we want to see, what we don't, which platforms we want to, pay for, and then also going out to the movie theater as well, which is a great option for people. And a lot of stuff going on right now. It's really kind of crazy.
It is so crazy. You could write a book like A Barbarian's at the Gate, even just what's happening with Netflix and Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount. Just on that, on kind of a big picture level, Paul, I was speaking with Michael Wolff, the Activate co-founder who also used to run MTV, and he was saying that for Netflix, this is a must-do deal because of the IP that Warner Brothers Discovery has with it. I wonder if there's something here to that. And related to the Disney news, is IP all the more important in this day and age where you are able to put more content out there, and maybe what distinguishes that from slop is what sort of IP and what characters you're able to use?
Well, they who control the IP control the landscape of entertainment. So Warner Brothers has had an incredible year at the box office. I mean, starting with the Minecraft movie and Sinners back in April, Final Destination Bloodlines in May, then going into F1 the movie, Superman, more recently Weapons, and The Conjuring Last Rites. They've been on an absolute roll. The formula that Warner Brothers has created for theatrical is really incredible, both on the distribution side and marketing. And then the theater owners do a great job getting those movies into theaters. I think what we want to see is that continuing. No matter who is in control, we need movies, right? We need content, and especially for theaters where the theatrical side fuels so much interest. And it's really important. I mean, I think that we're sometimes we lose sight of the fact that going out to the movie theater creates that FOMO factor.
Yeah.
You know, you're in the moment and you're around other people. And then once those movies hit the small screen, movies that were in theaters first, they have more value. They're more coveted. So for me, and I think for a lot of us in the industry, we want to see that continue. That Warner's model has been so powerful this year.
Man, if this is the end of 2025, what's 2026 going to look like? Paul, thank you so much.
I don't know. It's going to be crazy, but a big year, I think, for entertainment in 26.